Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Forgiveness, wealth, and the road to reconciliation inside the sacred preparation for Ofarinde. The jewel couldn't believe her eyes. Report has it that, the entire family, that is the sisters to the great lion, their children, and, their husbands, housekeepers and all of that, they landed the royal mansion over the weekend, to join the jewel, to appreciate her, to basically reconciliation. You know that there've been a lot already that has happened in that family. For the last 3 years has not been easy for them. It's been differences in opinion, gossip here and there, back and forth. This one said, this one did not say, that one said, that one did not say. It's been a whole lot going on. Enmity, animosity, and it's been so much going on, okay? Because like in the palace there, Iyala was like one of the people instrumental to a lot of things that happened in the palace. The Iyala and Iyala. So she was instrumental. A lot of things happened where people were saying this, people were not saying that. I don't know what happened. When this whole thing started, when the jewel got married to the great lion. Now, this family happens to be a family that have seen, they found a spot, like they found their own safe place. Now, inside the palace, the jewel's mother was being referred to as the queen mother. And now, if you don't want her to be called the queen mother, what do you want her to be called? Because, of course, the queen is the queen, and she happens to be the queen mother. That was when that jealousy happened, where first of all, they said they were she was being called the queen mother. She was wearing short all over the place. She was not wearing short all over the place as you might want to see it. When somebody is free inside their own house, the house is a big house, right? And then she wear her short and her t-shirt. As a woman with sabi body, she will come downstairs. She will go upstairs. Maybe go to her balcony, or maybe go out to the back of her house. There was never a time where she wore short to go and attend to the great lion. There was never a time where she wore short to go and sit in front of the elders. There was never a time where she wore short for like an event, okay, a traditional event happening, that you will see that she's not well dressed. That woman knows how to dress herself very well. She's always well put together, just like her daughter, the jewel, right? She's the one who brought up that woman, that girl, the jewel, right? But so the fact that she was being called the queen mother, that was when the Wahala started. First of all, they said when they called her Iya the jewel, she would say, no, call me the queen mother. Now, and when she will be saying this thing, she will be laughing, inside the palace there, she'll be laughing, no, call me the queen mother. But them, they didn't see that way. That correction was very annoying to them. They now started putting up stories, gossip left, right, and center. The person who saw her wore the shirt and the short that they said they don't know that she's wearing short to entice people. They started talking, that gossip went out. But do you know that at that time, they had already made up their mind that they didn't want her there? Yes, they had already made up their mind that they did not want her there, okay? And that they wanted, Ebony. Ebony is best, Ebony is better, Ebony is everything. That was exactly what they wanted. Now, at this time, they had already started planting ideas in the head of the great lion, telling the great lion things about her, things that never happened, how she's causing problems, how she's doing this, how she's doing that. And now this back and forth movement happened between Iyala and, the great lion sisters and, the jewel herself and Ebony. So it was a marathon for, the jewel. It was every day defending herself for the things that they said she said, the things that they said the mother said, the things that they said the sister said, the things that they said the brother said. So it was, that back and forth every day. But unfortunately, at the time, the Great Lion stood by other people rather than by her, right? Because at that time, they had already soiled his mind completely. He wasn't even seeing her as my own anymore. He was seeing her as an outsider, a stranger. This thing, there was spiritual attack and all of that. And so that did not keep her in a comfortable place. She kept crying. She was devastated. Everything was being done to her. This time when she passes, they will be mocking her, calling her all sort of names and all of that. But, until she eventually left. When she left, they were happy, they celebrated. And that was when you saw that Ebony, like, this is what they are saying, okay? It's what they are saying. Like I have told you, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information. I was not there. It's what they are saying. When she left down, Ebony took the center stage. And now they started supporting Ebony. They were supporting Ebony morally, financially, spiritually, and otherwise. As in, they were supporting Ebony with everything. Ebony was the one in control of everything. And that was exactly what they wanted. They never wanted the jewel there. And it's also important for you to understand that this whole thing had happened spiritually. It's not something that just happened in one day. It went. So basically, sorry about that break, okay? A call came in. Basically, right now, it's been this one saying this, that one saying that. The sisters are saying they were not the ones. There were certain things that were said that really broke the jewel so much, broke her heart into so many pieces. Those things look like, when people will do things, then out of all the things that they have done, you're finding it difficult to forgive them for certain things. So even though they have made peace over and over again, it was important for them to go and meet with her so they could talk. Remember when they had that problem during the stampede in Ibadan a year ago? They said, Ebony said they should collect the child. One of the sister, also stood with Ebony. They should collect the child and all of that from her. Even when the child was with the mother, the child was very safe and happy and sound. And, that really broke her into so many pieces. So it's not just even about that. It's a whole lot, okay? It encompasses so many things. So they had to go to the royal mansion to meet with her, to talk. And, she hosted them. And, they lived there also in Lagos. And so they came with the entire family. They said, in fact, at the end of the day, they said the older sister of the Great Lion was crying so much. And she, the jewel, was crying so much when they hugged each other. They talked about things, that life is all about learning and experience, that everybody's experienced now. They all know where they went wrong, and it will never repeat itself again. So I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact.